Hello, beautiful people. Your host, BJ Live, bringing you BJ Live Extreme. Just round, making sure that you guys are not bored, doing my cup of coffee. Strong brand Dorman's coffee. Aha. What a nice tea. Nice cup of tea. Now you can see around here I'm grooming myself. Yeah, need to look smart. Watajuaje mimi ni bwana ya Masi? Si bwana ya Masi has to be smart all the time, si ndio? Mbu Masi is always gashungwa. So the husband of Masi has to always be smart. Wow, so some small grooming. So ukiona vielea vimeundwa, my friend. This is your Masi. Okay, let us leave that aside. Masi is for another day, sindio? Okay, you can see my dressing table, my cup of mzinga. You can see nikikazwa, I have tissue, nitaenda ni pupu. You see? Okay, that's my dressing table. Yeah. So anyway, leo it's not about grooming. I'll do grooming someday. Today I'm just BJ Extreme, making sure that you guys at least are entertained. Hiyo maringo ya unye kukosa kutufungua na nini should not make us that sad. We have so much to make you laugh. Okay. Do you think you had a bad day? Seriously? Was the day that bad? I don't think so. Why? Watch this out, then tell me if your day is anything to go by. If your day was this bad. Check this out.
Lauter. Kommen Sie nah an den Monitor ran und genießen Sie. Folgt ein Top-Highlight. Okocha, hier ist er. Okocha. JJ Okocha. Immer noch. JJ Okocha. Noch ein Dreher. Noch einer. Und drin. Da reißt er sein Trikot vom Leib, tanzt noch einen Samba fürs ausflippende Publikum. Ekstase im Waldstadion, das haben wir seit Libuda nicht mehr erlebt. Das ist das Beste, was der Fußball bieten kann. Oh, wie ist das schön, oh, wie ist das schön. Liebe Zuschauer, die Zeit für meinen Bericht ist zwar abgelaufen, aber egal, sollen Sie mich rausschmeißen, ich zeige Ihnen die Szene bis zum Umfallen. Toll, dieser JJ Okocha, wie er hier Kahn aussteigen lässt, dann ist es reich.
Dribble everybody, dribble the keeper, come back out of the post, dribble them a second time before you score. Did you do that?
I did that.
Why?
You know, this is a true story. You know, when I first moved to Europe, it was Germany that I went to, and the rate of racism was too high then. I never knew I was black until I got to Germany. and then, how do I pay these people back? You know, what do I do that is legal, you know, to show that I'm also a racist, you know? So I started dribbling them. And I said I will dribble them so some people will chop grass.
Hope you enjoyed it. Have you ever known that a name, a mere name, jina, aswa kama we ni Brayo, Kevo, Mato, You'll always be finding yourself into situations that you could not even remember doing. Utakuwa unasingiziwa all the time. You'll always be on people's contest. They'll create you as a content. Hey, name some names bears the most betrayal. For instance, name Brian or Brio, always being associated with promiscuity na kutokuwa mtu mungwana. Promiscuity, hey, nisiseme Kiluya, but I don't agree. There's one Brian, the BJ Live, the BJ Extreme is not this. Check this out, then tell me if BJ is anything related to that. Check it out.
Urayo, Ibulea, Urayo, Ibulea, Mato, Ibulea, Timo, Ibulea, she went there, she came back, she went there, she came back, she told her mother I am tired, she told her mother I am tired. Luka ya kubana bafana yaba, linda utushi kwanza, shibana shiweza baba.
You have the answer. Don't tell it to me. Yes. As I tour baridi with my cup of Dorman's coffee. Taste it, yo. Naisikilia mpaka ndani ya moyo. Back to business. Remember, we're in BJ Extreme. BJ Extreme. Okay. Do you know that there are some jobs that are cursed? Have you ever had an encounter with a policeman? Have you realized that these policemen are all bad people? If not, pray that you don't get involved in an accident. If you get involved in an accident and you fail to take the necessary measures, like photographing the number plate of the vehicle you've been involved with in an accident, and the details of the insurance, you'll probably be shortchanged. Why? There's always something wrong with policemen. I used to think that our Kenyan policemen are the worst, but I've come to realize polisi wote ni mashetani. Not just Kenyan policemen, all of them, globally. Just check this out. Hata polisi wazungu wana tabia ya kimwitu kama hawa polisi wetu. Just check this. Unaweza fikiria they are all the same. What is the problem? Is it because of quick graduation? Sababu in Kenya hata graduate from nursery school you need at least 3 years. Graduate from a welding school you need at least 2 to 3 years. Even graduating to be a pastor you need a number of years. But policemen is 3, 6 to 9 months. You are full graduate. Can it be the cause? Check this out. Then you can decide for yourself. Hope you enjoy it. And leave your comments, suggestions, critics, and anything you may add to BJ Live. Check this out and let us decide today. Is police a cursed job?
If you want to be a doctor, you have to go to school for 10 years. Why? Because your job is about life and death. But if you want to be a policeman, you only have to go to school for 5 months. And your job is about life and death. It's hard to avoid it by now. This, and this is a problem. There are many reasons for it, but today I want to focus on just one. It's too easy to become a policeman. Here is why. If you want to be a policeman in the United States, you don't even need a college degree. You just need to graduate high school. And then you go to a police academy for 5 months and train for another 4 months. It is different from state to state, but on average, in 9 months, you can go from a high school grad to roam the streets with a lethal weapon. That is too easy. But if you look at other countries like Norway, they make the process much harder. You actually have to get a multi-year education. You need to spend 3 years learning at a police academy and then more time training on the ground to get a gun. This extra education could help explain why in Norway only 8 people died from police brutality. Only 8. In the US, it's too easy to hire and too hard to fire. See, police unions make it really difficult to fire a policeman. That's why this guy, after 17 complaints against him, still was not fired from his job. And now his actions took a life away. Police brutality is a problem in my country too. Just like Black Americans, people like me, Arabs, suffer from injustice in Israel. And just last week, around the same time George died, Israeli police killed a disabled Palestinian man. They thought he had a gun, and of course, he did not have a gun. He was just trying to go to school. From the US to Israel, the situation is different, but the result is the same. I respect the police, I really do. But I also think the police should respect us. And to do that, they can start by choosing better people at the front lines. More educated ones, more empathetic ones. They exist, and you can see them right now trying to calm people down.
The only reason we're here is to make sure that you got a voice. That's it.
But that is not enough. As Chris Rock once said, you cannot have bad apples in an airline. All it takes is one bad pilot to crash an entire plane. All it takes is one bad cop to crash an entire country. There is one tweet that sums everything up so clearly, and it goes like this. In the world, we need to make it harder to be a policeman and easier to be a person of color. See you next week.
Yes, my people, welcome back to BJ Extreme. Hope you've enjoyed the video and you now have your answer. There are some jobs you would rather not take. Walking on a cars. Leave that alone. Are your kids stressing you? Do you feel like you can run away from home and leave them? Is something tormenting you with the kids you think they're quite abnormal that you'd rather stay at home? Do you regret giving birth? At times, these kids can be a pain in the neck. From makelele, spilling things, fighting, kurarua manguo, giving you expenses, kupiga watoto wa majirani. Kwanza, if you've given back to kids wenye wana tabia za kishenzi, hey, my friend, akuta kucha kwa nyumba yako. It's headache. Hey, if you've given birth, you know what I mean. Do you curse the day you gave birth to those people? Do you wish unge abstain? Tumie pitu ama tumie CD? If that's on your mind, my friend, think twice. These people have a limited space in your life. If you think I'm lying, then check this out. Then give me an answer. This is BJ Live Extreme. BJ Live Extreme. Extreme comics, extreme fun, extreme enjoyment, extreme irony, extreme everything. BJ Live. BJ Live. If you're missing it, you're missing it big. Okay. Have you left your boyfriend recently? Is grass greener on the other side? You would rather try it out? Probably yes, probably no. Before I judge you, I'll request you to kindly pull your socks, try to make it up. If not, go to the greener side and see the difference. It might be a fake grass. Na kama ni ngumu sana, why don't you check this? And as you are checking it, I'm minding my business with my Dorman's cup of coffee. I'm minding my business. Kama uliachana, this one's for you.
Your new boyfriend is ugly, and I'm glad that he is. Why don't y'all go get married and have some ugly kids? When I was with you, didn't treat me right, and I was good to you. Your new boyfriend is ugly.
Hello good people, just to remind you that you are in the right place. You are watching BJ Live in our program BJ Extreme. BJ Extreme, a platform that tells you the raw truth, the naked truth, the extreme truth, that offers you extreme fun, extreme irony, extreme comics, extreme enjoyment, extreme... Okay. I used to think that we are the only people who vote stupidly. Ki malenge. Ki feelings, Ki peleka Raila Bondo, Hey. We are many friends. Hata wazungu wanapiga kura ki malenge. Then baadaye, they all become philosophers. People, if you'll ever be voting this stupidly, prepare yourself to be a philosopher. Sio mimi nimesema. I was only sipping my cup of Dorman's coffee. And if you think I'm lying, check this out and tell me how you feel it. BJ Extreme, keep it locked. Waiting for you.
Friends, these two guys are on a mission to get the animal down. One guy runs away, leaving the other guy wrestling with the animal. Later on, you see 5 guys and 6 dogs coming to answer the animal after the threat is neutralized. At some point, there are people whom you think you are on the same mission, but they have never gathered enough courage to stand and fight together with you to the end. They will leave you fighting alone. After you have brought the enemy down, they will all come shouting to be seen and seeking to be associated with your success. Not everyone is willing to take the risk. Execution paragraph is not for everyone. Only the champions will stand to the end and bring the giant down. The rest, Nikirendi. Remain focused. You are a giant killer. Have a blessed month and always soar in the rhythms of God's love and grace.
Hello good people, just to remind you that you are in the right place. You are watching BJ Live in our program BJ Extreme. BJ Extreme, a platform that tells you the raw truth, the naked truth, the extreme truth, that offers you extreme fun, extreme irony, extreme comics, extreme enjoyment, extreme... Okay. I used to think that we are the only people who vote stupidly. Ki malenge. ki feelings kipeleka Raila Bondo we are many friends, hata wazungu wanapiga kura kimalenge malenge, then baadaye they will become philosophers. People, if you'll ever be voting this stupidly, prepare yourself to be a philosopher. Sio mimi nimesema, I was only sipping my cup of Dorman's coffee. And if you think I'm lying, check this out and tell me how you feel it. BJ Extreme, keep it locked, waiting for you.
There's been a lot of talk about protecting our right, the right to keep and bear the arms that we'll need for the fight. And while we've clung to that amendment with all of our might, other rights have been withdrawn. The right to representative democracy is done. It is money that's selecting all the candidates who run. It is money buying policies that impact everyone. And we fell for the con. Tyranny just overthrew ya. Your guns no use 'cause they outdrew ya. But you don't realize it, do ya? The truth is now long gone. Our leaders passing laws that only benefit the rich. They take our last resources with a clever bait and switch. HMOs and banks and corporate CEOs that they enrich. And that's what's going on. Most voters favor tighter regulations on the banks and taxes for the billionaires, but they just say no thanks. 'Cause that of course is socialism. You fill in the banks, but it's you they prey upon. Don't let party platform fool ya. Excuse us for a moment while we school ya. You can't let partisanship rule ya, or the madness will go on and on and on and on. Da 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 da. Our right to privacy is gone, devices are the spies. For government surveillance, those are now the ears and eyes. They use the corporate data, no subpoenas, no surprise. And still we don't catch on. You can now be fired for expressing what you think, whether you're at work or doing dishes in your sink. Your union cannot help you, they fell prey to doublethink. They lost the marathon. You decide who's gonna rule ya. Look beyond the red and blue to find a way you can cut through the corruption that lives on. You have no right to education if among the poor, and if you try a life of debt is what you have in store. Education is related to the years you are good for, and those years are soon gone. Corporations freely do their business as monopolies. They're poisoning the planet and they do just as they please, destroying the free market while they spread like a disease as they keep marching on. No longer can we just stick to the party politics due to the fact that they are out to screw ya, and that you can count on, count on, count on, count on. Ha, 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 ha. 50 companies provided all the news in 84. Now there's only 6, it's 44 less than it was before. A media consensus now exists for every war, and the wars go on and on. We can recover from this if we wake up and get smart. It's a long, slow process, but a step is where we start. Let's ignore the menu and start choosing a la carte till the party power is gone. We're the ones who hold the power. This must be our finest hour. We're the ones we must empower, so the truth goes marching on and on and on.
Hello my people, welcome back. Remember, you are tuned in to BJ Live. And remember, you can always get us on Facebook, Brian Juma Live, and Brian Juma. On YouTube, Brian Juma Live. On Instagram, Brian Ju8. You can always communicate to us. We've given you numbers on our YouTube page. And you can also reach us on brianmacgroup@gmail.com. Or you can call 0735 10 9066 for a full dose of refined comedies. If you want to support us financially, we have a pay bill, buy goods options, 858372. It will give you Brimac Insurance and Commercial Agency. It's one of the partner companies. We've also given you account number, Stanbic Bank account number. Meanwhile, as you are chewing that, Corona is going home. And when Corona goes, there shall be celebrations. We are doing our practice. Are you doing yours? We are doing our practice. We are really practicing. We have to dance Corona home. We have to dance Corona away. Are you prepared to dance Corona away? As you are doing it, my friend, a sip of my Dorman's coffee. Really enjoyable Dorman's coffee. As you, my friend, it gonna be dancing. Put on your dancing shoes and let's meet Uwanjani. Meanwhile, I have some free lessons. If you want some dancing skills, then watch this shit, and remember, it's BJ Live on BJ Extreme. Always remember, handsome and beautiful people looks like you.
Something